Well, I got a load of sand in. It don't look like it's going to be enough, so I'm going to have to get another load tomorrow. But this is a real low spot right here, and we're going to try to build it up. But Teresa's building is going right almost where the sand is now. The front of the building will be there. And actually, like I said earlier, the other day, the back of the building is going to be facing the street, so the door will be on this side, so we're going to get this side built up for sure. But I hired a guy to come and do this for me with his little tractor, and it looks like they're doing a pretty good job. That's my buddy Eric from down the street. I like his little tractor. It's small, but it does the job. Alright, my buddy Eric has got it spread out, but we just got to dress it up a little bit. And this is where the front corner and the back corner of the building is going to be. 24 by 12. And from this corner to the garden is 10 feet, maybe a little bit more than 10 feet. So that gives us plenty of room to mow or whatever we need to do up here. But this guy right here is the one that... Say hi, Eric. He's the one that done it. But it's looking good. I don't think I've ever seen him work before. You better put this in the record books. Well, chickens are doing good. Just gave them some more food. Look at this dadgum plant, the starter. this plant that just popped up in my... Oh. No, I just lost of words. I can't think of what this box is now with all the scraps in it. Compost bin. That thing is huge. It's starting to get blooms on it. See them down there? I don't know what it's going to be, zucchini or something. But that is a healthy looking plant. There's a lot of chicken manure in that box. The garden is really taking a toll from the sun. My dill is taking a toll. My dill that I planted, getting some dead spots on it. My cucumber plants that I have left are getting baked by the sun. You see the leaves? Some of them even have holes in them. That's this side. But the okra is doing really, really well. See, look at these cucumber plants down here. I think it's the sun. I think it's those rays that Mr. Tom was talking about. The gamma rays and the UV rays and all that. But the okra plants seem to be loving it. Sunflower plants, not so much. Been watering night and day. And they're starting to wilt. Some of the flowers are getting bigger and bigger as they popping up. But the plant is taller than I am now, so I'm holding it way above my head to get the flowers. Some of the tomato plants are starting to wilt a little bit. And me and Teresa were just talking about what are we going to... We have to have something planted by the 15th, she said. Now, for my chicken people, I need to show you all these babies. I'm almost positive that is a female right there. The other ones, not too sure what they are. See the tails? Not too sure. This one right here, starting to get a little red on his talon, so that's a sign of a rooster. But the other two black ones are not. So I don't know what y'all think. I'm almost positive the little brown one there is a chicken, a female. But I'm still not sure on these. But I got several days off now, so I'm going to try to work on this chicken run. Teresa came out here today and was picking off a lot of the weeds that was growing up in it. I'm very thankful that she did that. Kind of saved me some work. But I've got to put these little brackets here. I'm going to have to go see if I can buy some more at the hardware store. I got zoomed in. No. But they hold the fence together. See how it is? And they didn't have all of them when I took it down. Some of them had them and some of them didn't. So I need to, that's my next project, kinda. She's got several projects for me. And I'll show y'all something else. I was so proud of putting this building in. Thought it was straight because I was lining up the deal. And she took a picture of it from the back. And you can see that it is not straight. So we got to work on that, get it straight. And y'all remember that big old oak tree that I needed to take down? Well, there it is. Stump is ground up. I got lots of compost. They ground up the stump for me. And I have a lot of oak wood. I wish I could have been here when they cut it down. I would have videotaped it for y'all. But the top of it's starting to die. We were losing some limbs. But there it is. Down. So that's done. I get projects stacked on other projects and forget about other projects that I need to get done. Like, for instance, those wood piles. I'm going to stack them over here. I even got more T-posts to make more racks. But now I'm a little bit afraid, tangling with that copperhead last week, that there's going to be copperheads in these. And if they are, hopefully I'll find them before they find me. I thought about having my friend come over here with this tractor and kind of move the piles a little bit to stir up anything that might be living in them. But anyway, guys, remember I kept checking the mailbox here a couple of weeks ago because I wanted to show y'all something? Well, it came. I haven't even showed Teresa yet. It's in my truck. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Professional grafting tool. Didn't come with none of the tapes or nothing. No. All right, people. Feeling a little bit better today. Try to stay out in the sun as much as possible today, working on this chicken run. And I haven't started on the coop yet, but I did finally get the fence done and tightened up and strong as ever, and pretty confident that it's going to be here for a while. I'll start on the chicken coop here in just a little while after I finish this portion of the video. But my intentions are, once I get the fence really done, go around checking for any cracks and anything, getting rid of the old leftover weeds from when I took it out from over there. Make sure there's no holes that the chickens can get out of. I will start working on the coop and try to introduce the baby chicks into the chicken run here. You want to do stuff like that at night when they're roosting. You pick up one at a time, very quietly and gently, and set them on the roost in the coop, the new coop, and close the door and let them get comfortable in there that night. You might have to set them in there a couple of nights, but for the most part, after the first night, they're good to go. Put a little shade thing up here. for them. They have their fan going over there. You can see their feathers rustling. Again, I still don't know if the black ones are roosters or chickens. I don't know. They have really big feet. Now that one right there I know is a chicken. I can tell by the tail. I can tell by the way she acts. She comes right up to me, and just don't know about these guys. So we will find out. I'm thinking roosters. I don't know. We will see. But I got some other stuff to show y'all. This is that volunteer that came up in the compost bin. It's just, pictures don't do this justice. I have a really big hands, and you see how big that leaf is to my hands, and still not quite sure what it is. It does have blooms on it, and it does look like something. I don't know. We shall see how it does. And the next surprise is we no longer have cucumbers. Cucumbers finally died out on us, so we took them all out. Tomatoes are still doing good. The peppers are doing good. The okra is doing good. And so is some of the sunflowers. But the she shack is here. And she is happy. I know I've already showed y'all the inside of it. We've got it way up off the ground. And I went ahead and got some electrical wire. I got some tie downs for it. This is a 12 by 20 foot mesh tarp to put over the garden. But I'm going to put the breaker box in back there and start running wire and electrical so I can get an AC in here. It'll be nice and cool while I'm working in here. But for the first 3 or 4 days, it's going to be extremely hot. So I'll have to keep the doors open and put an electric cord in here with a fan. And anyway, she's happy. We're staying away from each other until we get these tests done to see if we have the COVID. I don't think that I have it, but this is only the 3rd day. I'm not feeling anything. Running a little bit of a fever last night, but it was because I was working outside. But y'all take it easy. The prayers are working. God bless y'all. Tell your loved ones you love them, because you don't ever know what tomorrow brings. And that is going to be it, guys. Let's step over here in the shade and cool off a little bit and go back to work. I think my next project here will be checking for holes and then getting my marker out in my square and cutting some windows into the chicken coop. Alright guys, y'all take it easy. Alright everybody, this is the end of the night video. It's after 10 o'clock. We're still out here working. The sunflowers. That sure is a pretty sunflower there at night. But we got the shade tarp on. It's 12 by 20. 12 foot by 20 foot. We still have a lot of tarp left over we had to roll up. But this is, we're going to try it out over the tomato plants. And we went ahead and brought the peppers out, left them in the sun. The okra is still soaking up the sun. They're doing good. I did a lot of work to the chicken coop today. It's too dark to go back there and show y'all. But I'm ready to get that done. Hopefully tomorrow that'll be done. And I'll get rid of this rabbit cage over here. But anyway, you want to say anything to everybody?
Hello.
Teresa says hello. There's the building at night. And I apologize on the last video. I do not know why it went blank. Hopefully this one doesn't. But if it does, I know what the problem is and I won't use that application anymore. But anyway, everybody, y'all have a good night. Get some rest.